Alrighty, we got a little protest going on here. Let's check out what they're protesting and what they stand for. Saw some signs. Dig it, dig it.
Are you a friend or foe?
I'm sorry?
Are you a friend or foe?
I don't split things into categories like that. I'm here to record what's going on. I don't know you to be a friend or foe. What does that mean?
Saturdays at 1. Okay.
Look at how hyper-reactive they are. They all assume that I'm here to cause problems, yet I'm just trying to get their word out. Yeah, that's right, film. Do you have something to say, ma'am? What are you out here protesting exactly? What do you stand for? Anybody want to say what they stand for? It'll see about 1,000 people. Nobody wants to see what they're standing for? No, nobody stands for anything here. They just hold signs. They stand for so much, but they can't speak a word of it. Nothing will change as long as our voices are mute. We don't make change with slogans, okay? And that's what this will teach us. We got a bunch of elderly people trying to change something. They're not even willing to say what they want to change or what direction they want it to go in. That's how sad protests have become. Don't even have a voice to use. That sounds nice. Look how afraid of their own convictions they are. They hide behind the very signs they fly. Why would I stand with them? Why would I be a friend of cowardice? It's so sad, man. These people are just looking for people to hate. I'm on their side, and they can't even see that. Can't even see that I'm on their side with this. That's nutty. Anybody have the courage to speak their convictions out loud for the camera? Going once. Going twice. No, nobody has the courage to speak their convictions out loud for a camera. How about you with the camera, sir? What are you here for? And what does that mean to you? And what's the better solution? See, they got none of that. They got slogans and they got signs, but they have no solutions. They've got mute voices because they've been neutered. They've been neutered into going to a voting booth every 4 years and then spilling their nuts all over that. When it does nothing, it does nothing. We just end up spiraling the drain even quicker. All they can do is spin their little signs. She'll stand with another country, fly another country's flag, but not this one. Thank you.
Do you want to grab a sign and stand with us?
Well, what are we standing for? That's what I want to know.
Okay, we don't debate or discuss that.
I'm not,
that's
so
fine.
that's, yeah, I'm not debating, I'm recording. I'm on your team, but you're too cowardly to speak your mind. We don't debate or discuss that because we're weak. All we do is hold signs. The weakness will be recorded for all to see. So were the words. How smug. Yeah, get it, man. Get it. Use your First Amendment. You got no words to say what you support, though. I'm on your side, man, and all you can do is walk away. That's crazy. What's your name? Who do you work for? See, you can tell when they're paid because they come around in their vests and they watch and they're silent. Watch this. Let's watch this. Watch her follow like a little dog. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Good girl. Good girl. Watch this. Oh, good girl. Watch this. Not doing tricks anymore, huh? Oh, yeah, there she goes. Good girl. See, they try and intimidate anybody that they think is on the other side because they've been so broken into a left-right paradigm, they see people as friends or enemies. That's how broken these NPCs are. And then they follow to try and intimidate anybody recording the process. That's craziness to me. They stand there with their smug little smiles. Nothing to say, just try and intimidate. That's crazy. Come on, let's go. Time to walk. No, we're not gonna do that anymore, huh? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Good girl. Good girl. Should we walk over here? Good girl. You're learning. You're doing tricks. Good, we got our puppy back. There's our resident puppy dog. Just to recap, none of these people will actually speak the convictions they hold. That's because they hold no convictions. They are agitators. That's all they are. And that's why they have somebody tasked with following me around, somebody in a vest. Come on, time to go. Come on. Not gonna do it anymore? Not gonna do tricks? Well, there it is. All I had to do was say what they stand for, but they can't do that. Even a man who's fought for his country can't even open his mouth, even though he's gone to other countries to shoot children, can't even open his mouth. He opened that gun barrel pretty well, didn't he? But he can't even open his mouth to say what he stands for because he's a neutered old coward. Controlled opposition at its finest. See, this is what keeps people swinging from left to right while we still just stay the balls between the government's legs. Nothing gets better, it just slowly gets worse and worse and worse. And these people keep that machine going. They might know it, they might not. I know those ladies with the vests on know it. I know they do, because those are the paid ones. your vote doesn't count. Your vote's never counted. All of this is doing is getting people to bust their nut on the sidewalk instead of where it needs to be busted. Oh, we got our chaperone puppy back. See, the irony is these folks have supported the slaughter of billions of innocent lives that probably, had they not been slaughtered and sacrificed, they probably would have agreed with them. But no, let's support the slaughter and call it choice. They're morally just absolutely devoid. All they have is slogans. All they have are signs. They don't have any actual fight. They don't have any actual perspective. I came here to hear some conviction. I came here to be empowered, but I got none of that. They tried to chase me away. They wouldn't open their lips to even speak what they believe in, what they pretend to believe in. It's all just a hope. It's all a lie. They don't actually believe in anything. If they did, they'd be screaming it at the top of their lungs. But they don't. All they do is stand on here and hold signs to get people to honk, because they're just really, they're just narcissists. That's all they are. They're narcissists who want honks. They hide their faces behind their slogans because they're ashamed. They find shame in what they believe in. See how shady they are? They won't speak anything but under their breath because they're cowards. I came here to hear what they support. Not one of them has told me. Not one of them will actually stand up with their freedom, their speech, their God-given right to speak and speak their minds. Is it so hard to say? Yes, it must be. It must be. It's so easy to say that we hide behind our message, don't we? We follow outsiders around with our vests to try and intimidate them instead of letting them record what we're trying to do so it can see more eyes and reach more ears and possibly change more hearts. But they don't want that. They want to chase away those who they perceive as outsiders or enemies. And that's why when I first walked up, I was asked if I was a friend or a foe, because they see things in that binary. They can't split things into nuance. Maybe I'm just here to change hearts. Maybe I'm here to record. But no, they see friend, they see foe. And then she ran away. That's the most cowardly thing that one could do. Absolute cowardice. Amen. Now that's using one's freedom of speech to stand behind his convictions. At least that foul-mouthed heathen had something to say. These people have nothing to say. And he's going to go home and think about it after that smirk wears off, and he's going to know it's true. And the man who fought in wars is going to go home and know it's true. And the ones in vests who try and intimidate others into going away, she's going to go home and know it's true. But at least we performed, right, ladies? At least we performed. Oh, she put in her 45 minutes.
Did you have a good time? Good.
Now, one of them had the courage to speak their mind. Not one. Let's count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, at least 20 people, and not one of them had enough courage to speak his or her mind. They did have the audacity to try and intimidate people who they perceive as being agitators and try and make them go away. This little lap dog was following me around, as you'll see, for about 10 minutes until I started asking her to do more tricks. Then she stopped for some reason. Look, this one hides behind her ideology. Oh, there she is, back to doing tricks. Look at those eyes, dude. Look at those eyes. Watch this. She's gonna follow. They probably don't realize that that song's from the Bible. And it is actually about how there is a time for all things, and yet they can't stand when it's time for something else, can they? They want it to always be their one thing. They don't understand how this song violates the ideology that they stand here to support. They'll never understand that because they don't think, they slogan. That's all they do. At least there's one that has a brain. Yeah, get the puppy closer to the road. That's really intelligent, genius. What a fucking numpty. There's my guard dog right there. Woof. This song's about giving birth.
Great.
Look at that, now I got 2 people following me.
Now you're screaming like the music.
Oh, yeah. Well, too bad I'm not monetized, buddy. Too bad. Doesn't matter to me. See, here's the thing about these ignoramuses. He wants to shut this down so that it doesn't reach more eyes. Oh, yeah, you're going to advertise it while you try and get it shut down, you genius? You don't think, do you? You just slogan. Yeah. Yeah. You can't even speak your mind, dude. You can't even speak it. You hide behind it like the cowardly piece of shit you are. Oh, look at that twitch. Look at that lip twitch.
There's nothing you can say that's going to make me mad. Really.
I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm trying to show you that it's true. And you're trying to shut down my video. How ignorant, how passive aggressive. I came here to support you guys. And all I got was, are you friend or foe? And let's shut down his stream like a passive aggressive piece of shit. You can't even speak your own mind, dude.
You don't sound like a friend, so I'm just going to ignore it.
I was until I got you. Now one of you had the courage to speak what you believe in, because you're cowards. You're cowards. You're just a fucking mannequin. You're a mannequin. That's all you are. I bet you don't even have a dick in those pants, man. You can't even use your mouth. You can't even use your mouth. How pathetic is that? That's right. That's right. That's right.
There's nothing you're going to say that's
I know, but it's going to get recorded. Your face is going to get recorded with the whole world to see that you can't even stand behind what you say.
I already know.
You're going to be known more for not having the courage to speak what you believe in. What do you believe in? Yeah, he believes in nothing, just like this woman. Just like this woman. She believes in nothing. She believes in walking around and trying to intimidate people into leaving so it's not recorded. Just like that one. This is the guard dog. This is the guard dog right here. She's been following me around like a good little puppy. Good girl. Good girl. I can see it hurts your soul. I can see it. Good girl. Good girl. That's a real feminist right there, following a man around. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Come on, girl. Oh, there we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Look at. Look at how I control their very bodies just by existing. Just by existing. She could have used that energy to speak what she believes in, but she said, we don't do that here. We don't use our First Amendment. We don't do that. We're too cowardly. We wear vests and follow people around like good little lap dogs, don't we? There's Neil Old right there. Join us here anytime, they say. They sing, but the second I try, they follow me around. That's how retarded these people are. It's okay to change your mind, they say, yet they can't even open their mouths to attempt to do so. That's the epitome of hypocrisy and cowardice. And that's what all of these people are. They're hypocritical cowards. And she smiles smugly while she wears the mask of her $300 hairdo, but she knows it to be true. Doesn't she? Doesn't she? Yes, she does. Good girl. This guy's really well known. Hey guys, let's figure out who this really well known guy is. Let's figure out who he is. They're gonna let it shine so much that they can't even speak it. They're mutes. They're cowardly mutes. You want education? They'll follow you until you go away. That little cunt wearing the floppy hat up there, he tries to play copyrighted music so that this gets taken down. Because they're cowards, that's why. They want to make sure that what they are doesn't get out to be seen by people because they're cowards. That's their lot in life. They've lived as cowards and they'll die as cowards.
I agree with you.
Watch this. Fuck Donald Trump! That's how it's done, assholes. Cowards. They're cowards.